What's up guys, it's Daniel Byer. Today putting together some videos on solving of the 4x4 with my method, and I feel that the concept is looking at the best way to solve the cube. So the first thing is that we want to be able to recognize the cube, and normally I think that we tend to solve it in a manner that is kind of, we think of it in a method that's built for CFOP, and that's the Yao method for edge pairing. And I think that there's a better way that is more conducive to a Roux style of solve. And then you also get to use some Roux tricks to be able to solve in order and progressively kind of insert some additional tricks and some additional steps to be able to quickly solve the cube at the end. So first thing that I see is I'm going to build the half bar of yellow over there, do my R move, wide U2. I'm going to go ahead and then do my L, and then I'm going to go with a D, R2, Y, it was a wide D, R2, wide D prime. Then I'm going to go with the U2, slice L prime, slice M prime, wide U, R2, wide U prime to finish up my white edge pairing. So the next thing is slice L, U, and then wide R to pair, R, U, R prime to pair this edge pair, triple R prime U, and then I triple R prime M U, and then triple R, building that pair. I see my other edge pair was over, they were mirroring one another on the R slice, so offset by U2, and then a pair with R2, triple R, and then a B prime. First block's done. So the next thing is I see that this pair is here. I'm going to go with a slice L2, insert that, and I saw the white blue pair. There's one, offset them by, because they're mirroring one another right now, offset them to the opposite of each other so I can pair with my L2. And I also saw a fairly easy white edge pair, so I'm going to go with R, U2, R prime, and then finish up the edge pairing. So now all three edge pairs are done. I did my M prime to build this 1 by 1 by 3. Trigger to insert. So I saw I had the half bar. Actually I see that I have an L shape of red. I'll probably go with that. Drag down this green one so that way I have a green L shape, and drag down the fourth. So I don't really have any care for these, whether or not they're right yet, because I know that it's just as easy to solve whether they're right or they're wrong, because there are some cool tricks during 4C extended that you can implement. So the next thing is that I look and this pair is bad, and I look and this pair is bad as well. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a U prime to offset it, so that way when I do my MUM, both pairs get flipped by the MUM prime arrowhead. So when I line one pair up and I start looking for pairs to see what I can get. I'm going to go with R, U, and then I noticed that I can also do my L prime, and then the U, and then the M. So what's going to actually wind up happening is I'm going to wind up with the final edge pairs. So I'm going to do I have a 2-2 swap now, so I'm going to do R prime U2 R. So that gives me here. And now this set is lined up. So all I need to do is recognize whether or not I have parity, which is, I look and I do have parity because I have a good EO. So I've got 2, 4, treating, because this pair is a twisted bow tie and this pair is a twisted bow tie. I see that they're not the green and the green orange are not mirrored, so I have 2 and 2, and then these two need to be solved. But because it looks like they're good, really it means that it's kind of like the opposite of what you would expect. It looks good, but really it's bad. So I applied the BLD algorithm, so it gives me 4 and 2. And then transition to, let me restart that. I had that lockup. So we're here. Now all I gotta do is do my the Nicholas to finish up. I get my 4A done, 4B, both the LR edges are down at the DF and DB. Offset them here. Now the next thing is that rather than solving the L and R sides, I want to actually get the M slice reconciled, so that way I can recognize whether or not I have parity. I had my next two centers were good orientation, so I only have the parity, and notice I solved the M slice rather than solving the L and R blocks. So I do wide U2, R2, wide U2, R2, U2, R2, done.